Here is our haul of garbage out of this mine. Took us about 20 minutes. Mostly cans and bottles, and also a lot of paint. The ones that the guys use to mark the veins and that for the assessors that come out and look at these places. So please, if you're going to come visit the mines, don't leave your can and bottle in here. It's no different than throwing it out of your car window. Littering outside just because it's in a mine doesn't mean it's okay to litter.
Let's go.
Let's gear up and go explore this cleaner mine.
Sounds good.
There's a large, looks like a door here to me. This was an old lock and a hasp. That's probably associated with this door. There is a little more modern gate here. It's an interesting design that this piece slides and then you can put a lock in here, but it's protected by this little cover so you can't get a pry bar or a clipper in there very easy, or a lock cutter. So then to open that would lock so you can't open it, and then when you unlock it you can slide this out. So kind of a neat gate. It's got a continuous hinge on this side. I would say it's a piano hinge, but I don't think any piano has ever used a hinge that heavy duty. So once in, this is what you see. Let's go exploring. This goes straight for a ways. Looks like a piece of air line or water line took a right here. Let's follow that.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels good. It's warmer in here. There's another older can. Another older can. It's really cold out today. It's in the high 20s with about a 20-mile-an-hour wind. At least that was the low. This was a gold mine. And you can see this is where the mineral vein was up against this smooth wall. As usual, I see some barrels up here. Here's a piece of a 7-Up bottle, another 7-Up bottle. Just the neck of it and the lip. There's a crosscut to the left. So these barrels were used for something. There was liquid in them because there's a spout coming out of this one. I don't know if they were doing some processing of the ore just to test and see how they're doing as far as the quality of the ore they're getting. We see this once in a while, and I've never understood exactly what these barrels are for. They're always about that height too. They're cut off to about 1.5 feet tall. Here's some fairly modern graffiti, 1980, 79, and 74 it looks like.
There's water coming in.
Is there?
Yes, it's all wet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this area does get a little water, doesn't it? We noticed that the other day. Oh yeah. Starting to accumulate a little flowstone. Think how long that takes before it gets to be thick. 1,000 years. Nice wall, isn't it?
Yeah. I like it.
And this comes to a little corner and then the face.
Okay, so this is a little drift off the main one we just came off of. like it just goes a little ways and ends. This looks wet too. That's it.
We are back to the main attic. We're going to take it right. Go deeper into the mine. See what we find. Very light colored country rock right here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost like talc. Pretty sure this was a gold mine though. From the early 1900s. There's a can. Not even very rusty. Oh, that says something on it. It was a ranch style bean can. I know those are still around. I'm not sure how long they've been around. That one looked like it was kind of old. Miners and their beans. Let's take a right. Another crosscut. Did we? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's neat.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. That is neat. See, that's an interesting wall on the back of the mine. And then here's the face. Hanging wall is almost flat. All right, we're back to the main island. Let's take a right. We'll go deeper into the mine. They have their hanging apparatus up there for vent and whatever else, air and water lines. Here it turns from light color to a little red, more red. Very spacious attic. It's probably about almost 8 feet tall in a lot of places, 7. Oh, look what we have here. It's a shaft with ladders that go down, and it looks like it goes vertical down there. It looks like that, isn't that a little chute coming in right there?
Kind of looks
See, like a little trough chute?
Yeah, maybe.
And then this isn't really on by much, but we've got our ropes with us today, so we're going to leave our ropes here and inspect the rest of the mine, and then we'll come back to here and rope down here. Okay, just to the left of this shaft as we're coming in is another huge wall here. And then this way too, look at that one. Man, that is awesome. That goes up about at least 25 feet to the top up there. Maybe a little more. And you can see in this pillar a narrow band of something that looks like maybe what they're after. Or down here, I guess, huh? So Julie was noticing these little cutouts, like right here. And they're all over up there in different places. Those were for stalls to use that they could stand on the platform to work. And they've all been taken out now or come out somehow or other. Okay, we're going to take a right here at this shaft and go the other direction. See what we find. There's a ladder and some vent pipe right here.
Well, that's no better.
Yeah, that's a well-used one. Down there is some vent pipe and a looks like a roof stack there. I don't think that goes in here. No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's an old ladder. The rungs are well used. Some more vent line in here. Flattened. Oh, this doesn't go far, does it?
No.
There's the face over there. Let's take it right, see what else we have in here. We'll come back and go down that ladder in a minute. A minute or 20, depending on how long it takes us here. Okay, this doesn't go far left. Okay, let's see here. A little further in and we come to a T. Looks like it goes left for a little ways. And right. So now this is on a little steeper angle, this vein is. You can see this hanging wall on the left is where it was almost flat a little while ago. Now it's at like a 45, roughly. Oh, well, that's straight up. A single stall up in there. See some timbering up there. Let's go straight first. This does go to the right here. Looks interesting. Let's see if this does anything. So once again, just a small little area that they've taken out. Goes down a little bit. Back to the timbering. Do you want to take it right here and see what it looks like?
Okay.
Oh, it's just a short crosscut. Oh. Another little down working. Huh. And then this is straight up. I wonder if it's that narrow band they're looking at there. Looks like the end over there. Okay, this is behind this timbering. Looks like it's got some weight on it. It's bowing. There's a can there that I left. It was a macaroni and cheese. Oh yeah, this has some weight on it. Look at, they put a gobbing wall up here on top of these timbers.
Oh, look to your right there. They have load counts in them. And pencil too. On top there. Is it pencil?
No.
Right where it comes together.
Oh,
And then load counts below.
yeah, there are some load counts in pencil and a few dots with their carbides, and then the gob ball on top of that. Well, what are they load counting from? The load counts were coming from this little shaft here and some ladders, and there's a flash cube. I didn't take out the flash cube. Those are kind of old. Remember those?
Yeah.
So this does go up here quite a ways. I wonder what's up there. There's a piece of rope leading up there, but I wouldn't trust it. The rats chew those things off in no time. That's kind of interesting though. I'd like to see what's up there. Here is a shaft going down. There's a ladder here. It's tied on with some rope again, the rats chew on. And it continues down there. Let's go across here and look at this drift first. Maybe we can trust this? Feels pretty sturdy.
Okay.
See where this little guy goes. Here are some 2x4s that looks like they were used as cross ties because the nails look like they're spaced like a track would be. I don't think we came back here, did we?
No, we missed this drift.
Okay, Julie's going for the crawl to see what's over there. You keep going?
It just goes a little ways here and ends.
Okay. A lot of air moving through this thing too. This must daylight somewhere. I'm climbing up this little ladder here. Yeah, there's a lot of air moving up this shaft. But I can't really climb up there.
Yes.
This board, this piece of timber here, it says stop here on it. Read that? Exclamation. There's also a trap door, not a trap door, but a door that looked like it would have covered somewhere here. So you can roll an ore car out here. Oh, there's a dead bird, it looks like. And a pack of Chesterfield Kings. What's a bird doing way back here? Oh, maybe he came down this thing that's open.
You
It feels
changed.
kind of sturdy.
Good. Got your headlight on, Brent?
I got a feeling it's just going to be a straight down pit. Ladder's good.
Good.
Came down at the bottom of these 3 ladders or 4 ladders, whatever it is. There's not a lot down here. This is looking back up the ladders. Looks like there was an older one on the left there, doesn't it? Anyway, not a lot down here. There's a leg bone that looks like it's pretty well cleaned off, eaten off by something. But this is kind of neat. There's an old glove down here. An old leather glove with kind of a fancy design. Missing a finger and a thumb. That's kind of neat. And there's a broom. We see a lot of brooms like that in mines. I don't know what they were sweeping, if they're sweeping the final fines off the muck sheets or clearing the rails of debris so the ore car doesn't jump around. And there's also a piece of pipe here around fitting like a 45 or something. Anyway, not a lot of excitement up here. Down here, I'm going back up. Yeah, if the ladders in that other shaft are this nice, we'll have it made.
Yeah.
These are nice.
Yeah, they are.
Let's look at this thing. It's curved, piece of steel. It's got 3 like pieces of bracket that would hold like a 2x4. I wonder if it's to block this off somehow, but why is it curved? So there's also a track plate, it looks like. And then here's a pin. A straight pin, that's solid, right?
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Look at that. And then there's a piece of pipe there too. Like a 3-inch pipe. Huh, interesting stuff. And then this big piece of vent line here. I don't know where they were going with all that stuff, but... Okay, we're going to go back to the shaft. Last look at this gobbing wall on top of these timbers. And then those load counts. Did we go this way yet?
No.
Alright, let's go over this way. So there's a stope going up this way. Goes quite a ways up. I see a single stall up there. There isn't a lot of timbering in this mine for support. It must be fairly solid. So that's kind of interesting. One more little stall down here. And then this would have been what's left of the vein.
Okay.
Okay, we're back to the shaft. We've got our rope sitting here on the ground. I've got a knot on the end of my climbing rope, a barrel knot, so you don't want to rappel off the end of your rope. I'm going to try to chuck it down there and see how far I can get it. It never works very well, but we keep trying anyway. So here we go. we're about ready to go. I've got an anchor around here. I've got a backup anchor to this stall over here. I've got my gree set up right, and I've got a backup auto block knot in case my gree fails. So I'm ready to go.
Okay.
We'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
This first ladder isn't bad. It's the next ones that I worry about. You hate to go down these old ladders and have them fall off on you. Find out you're in big trouble.
What's your headlamp doing there?
Huh?
Your headlamp?
Yeah. It's on, right?
Yeah.
All right, down we go. All right, I'm at the bottom of this ladder. It's not terribly deep. This is probably 60, 70 feet, something like that. I'm down in the bottom. Not a lot down here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead rabbits at least. An old fuel can. And a more modern blue fuel can. Looks like a burlap sack. An old can. An old Budweiser can underneath this rabbit. I don't know what that is. That's not even that old. Somebody chucked that down here. And some ventilation parts. And an older ladder behind this one. So not a lot going on down here. And I don't see any vein that they were following. Obviously probably did, but I don't see it. So once again, this is looking back up. Okay, this is back down there. There's a spot over here. I was just going to wander over, see if it does anything exciting. I gotta cross this little plank here though, and I'm off rope now. So. Okay, that's the little plank I just came across. That's looking back up the ladders. Nope, nothing up in here either. The vent line goes up here.
What is it?
It's a little pot with a handle on it.
Little pot with a handle on it.
And a jean shirt again. I can't read it, but it says on here what it is. I'll try and get a photo.
Okay.
Here's a shirt. I can't read the logo. I don't have my reading glasses on. There's also an old pot here. Not sure what they were using that for. Okay, up we go. Here are a couple items. I don't know what this is, a matchbook from Thrifty. It's also got some fine print on it that I can't read. And here is a Coors can. Remember these that they had the after the pull tabs like this one is? After that, so you didn't litter them. You had these, you had a separate little one for a vent here though. And then the round hole to drink out of. That's kind of neat. And then of course the beautiful Hams can from the land of sky blue waters, my home state, Minnesota. The new all aluminum can from the land of sky blue waters. Alright, those are there. The shirt's down there. The rest of the crap's down that way.
Alright.
Made it.
Good job.
Batters are good.
Good.
Didn't need the rope.
No, now you know.
Yep. Okay, we are all packed up with our ropes and our gear. And we got everything out of the shaft, so we're going to say goodbye.
Thanks for watching the video, you guys. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on our next adventure.